Hello my fellow treasure hunters, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Becca, and on this video I'm gonna show you all the stuff that I bought after not sourcing for the whole month of June. So when July hits, I start planning going on a yard sale and looked up some estate sale, went to a thrift store, and it was overwhelming. I feel like I'm a newbie trying to learn all the ropes on how to thrift. But let's begin first with the story of I decided to yard sale with my sister, so we drove all around our area, and it was kind of like a dud because on those yard sale I didn't find anything specific for my Etsy store, and all I got is stuff for myself, for my toddler, like for my family. And we stopped by to an estate sale, and this one, it is so hot, and there's a heat wave that time. like it's at a estate sale where it's not clearly displayed. You have to dig. There's so many broken items that it's just sad because of how people like dig so fast, but some of them don't have an exact price, and it was crowded. I didn't have like the heart to like take a picture, research, and pick because everyone's just like grabbing things, and I'm like, I'm not gonna stress myself trying to compete with everyone because I started this journey because I had fun thrifting. Like it's my stress reliever, and I'm not gonna put myself in that position again where I'm gonna stress out on missing on things. So from that estate sale, I only got 2 items, one for my store and one for myself, and they're all in this bucket. Let's see if I can grab them. This is an old fabric scissor. I grabbed them because my daughter keeps telling me that I need a new scissor, and I told my husband, can you sharpen this one for me, because they're still in good condition and it's hard to find good scissor. Next one, found this one over there. This is a spoon holder, very intricate detail. I love anything that's made in India, like hand carved. And I saw some people use this one as a herb. They dry their wildflowers or herbs on this one, or hang their necklace like a jewelry holder. So it's very, you could reuse it any way you want, but this is a spoon collection holder. I wonder what else can you use this for. If it's pretty just the way it is. Actually, you could use this one as a little shelf for your little picture frames over here. That's a good idea too. So this one got for $1 and $1. When that lady told me this is $1 each, I was just like, oh, I should have grabbed more. But then I'm thinking, no, more stuff that I buy without researching it, without knowing the value of it is not gonna help me. That's why I was on this no buy month, like that month of June, so I could list all the items that I just bought impulsively. So that day we're like, okay, I'm done, I'm gonna take you back home. But before heading back, after I drop off my sister, we stopped by at Goodwill, and that's where I found some of the stuff that I'm gonna list on Etsy. This big candle holder, like for the pillar, caught my eye. I kept going back and forth over there, and I'm hoping someone would grab it so I don't have to buy it. But at the end of the trip, it's still there, and I'm like, it's not a flimsy light candle holder, it's quite heavy. That's why I decided to get it. I know the shipping would be painful, but I love things that doesn't look it's gonna break easily. And I have another tall one. They're actually a pair, or I could sell them individually, but they were side by side. You know what, if there's another one like this, like smaller, it would be like a perfect trio. But look at how big that is. This one is $6.98 and this is $8.98. It's like a weapon. Okay, let's put it back. And then I found this one at Goodwill too. I already dusted off. It was so dusty when I pulled it out. So that's why probably they're selling it. I think it's like $2 something or $3 something. And I'm like, Ooh, this is the first time I bought something like this. This is a Sirocco made in USA, and I saw someone on Instagram use it like this. Instead of hanging it on the wall, she uses this one as a bookshelf, like a decorative book holder. That is pretty too. That's a good idea. Just put it on your bookshelf, and it separate other books. You could put your special books or other trinkets over here. So it could be on the wall, it could be on the bookshelf, or even on top of your dresser. That's a nice idea. And then, surprisingly, I found this one. This is also a Sirocco made in USA. Let me see if... Oh, okay, sorry. This is Homco. This is a Sirocco. But all the things that I found on Goodwill, it matches most of the stuff that I sell on Etsy. This golden candle holder for the wall, an organizer, and a candle holder that's very ornate details. So it's, the yard sale was a dud for me. Estate sale was, it was stressful and hot, and then Goodwill, it was good. Honestly, I don't like the prices on Goodwill, but they still have some good stuff. I don't always go, but when I go, I try to find their half price off. And if it's still a good deal, because you know, when items go to an antique store, they price it higher than thrift store, higher than Goodwill. So I tried to compare it. It's like, would I buy this one in antique store if this item is there? If my answer is yes, then I'll pay the price for that thrift store. So that was, I think that was Friday. Saturday, I have a full schedule, and I totally forgot about the fancy flea market. And I saw a post on Facebook, or I guess it's on Instagram, about it. And I remember one of the people that watched one of my video invited me to check out the fancy flea market. And I was hesitant because fancy, it's like vintage market is, it's kind of like, it's either you find a good deal or you find it on a retail price, and plus it has some entrance fee. But I'm like, I haven't been on a fancy flea market. I've been wanting to go before I even start selling on Etsy. So I carved out a time just to go there. After one appointment, I grabbed my kids and I was just like, let's go just for 2 hours before I head on to my other appointment. And I did, even though it was fast. I bought a lot of things. I wished I went on the first day too. So next time I go to a vintage market, I am planning to go on the first day and on the last day to find some deals. So I'm gonna share to you, let me see if I could. The first booth that I hit, I forgot. It's like, I don't think I got this booth name. I'll put on I'm thinking I'll put it on the description. I'll edit it if after I find out where I got all of these items. But I was so happy to find more wicker basket because I sold my bunny, and now this is perfect for Thanksgiving, and this one is for Christmas. She's missing an eye, one eye, but it really doesn't matter. People could replace it or could just like remove it completely. It doesn't take the beauty out of it. So these two I got from that booth, and my son, it's actually over here. He got this Paz for free and he was so happy. Thank you so much for sharing a toy to my toddler. He saw all of those like Batman and other characters and he was enamored with it. And the next one from that booth, I am using it as a frame holder right now. Let me remove it first. This wooden organizer. When I saw this one, my eyes lit up. But this one doesn't have the wooden divider, but I still got it because it is a good book organizer. Just like this wall shelf like this, if you use it as a book organizer, this one is, you could use it too. There's no limit on how thick the book is since the divider is gone. And not just that, you could put vases over here. It opens up more on what you could do on this organizer. So this is a yay. And I got some brass from that booth. Let me remove some of the things. First is this vase, mini vase. Still my best seller. They don't sell for a lot, but they sell consistently, and I don't mind not having like a triple amount of money, but it's the consistent sale is nice. So mini vase is a yay, and this is the second one, the paisley design. It's brass and perfect for, probably you could use this one for Christmas, 4th of July. It's just cute with that red, or for summer dinner too. It's a napkin holder. I sold a teapot napkin holder, and this is the first time I found a brass one that's reasonable price, and I could try and see if it will sell on my Etsy store. Lastly, this brass basket. It has grapes and leaf and a detailed handle. I am planning to shine this one up, and I think it would look so good. So I think that's all that I got from that booth. And thinking back, I wish I got there on the first day, because I know they have a lot more goodies. But I am going to see her on the next vintage market on October. I already put it on my calendar, and her booth is definitely Etsy seller friendly. She always have a room for you to earn also something back. Next booth, I got this. It is so pretty. This one I think I have. I'm not sure if I could take that off, but the design is pretty. I think this is a sushi plate, alcohol proof, made in Japan. There's 4 pieces of them for $5. And then also I got this fabric art wall art. I'm thinking for fall season, it's perfect. Unfortunately, I didn't find floral fabric art. I saw some that's print, and also there's an original art, but they're just too bright. I am looking for something more on the dark mode. So next would be this thing. I got this one for $4. This little box, and it's so cute. Next would be the dogs. I got a Dalmatian. This one is not marked under, so I am not sure about that. And this one is marked with some numbers under. And of course, I got this. This might not be a beagle, but it looks like a beagle. Not your regular tricolor beagle, but we have one that's like mostly black and slight brown with a white, like a little bit white on the tip of the tail. And when I saw this, I'm like, ooh, it looks like my dog, Mifa. So this I am keeping. This one is marked Japan. And let's see, the last booth that I went to, no, not last yet, okay, sorry, here. I am gonna put their store name under the description because I can't remember right now. This fabric art is so cute. I think it does it. Oh yeah, it goes like this. They're $7 each. And from that booth also, I got this brass mouse. I actually have 2 pairs. No, not 2 pairs, 2 pieces. So 1 pair that's for me, that I'm not selling. So when I found this one, ooh, I could sell this. I like brass animals, so I'm trying to stop myself from collecting too much because I already have 2 cats, 2 mouse, and I actually sold my duck, so I'm looking for another one. And let's see what else. I have this brass butterfly. I think you could put this one on the wall and adjust the wings. but there's three pieces of this. Whee! Like this. Got them for $15. This from the same booth. So butterfly, the mouse, and the frame. The last booth, this is kind of like a splurge now because I bought something for myself, copper scoop for my kitchen, and then I found some brooch. It doesn't have anything on the back, no hook and no pin, but just this pretty pendant. And also there's three of them. They are so cute. This is a good filler for your wall decor, like if you have a gallery wall, this is a good filler for that one. You could clip this one or like glue this one on a ribbon. So there's three lined up, but I got this one for $24. And then this, when I bought this, it's not an original art, but I love the frame. I am actually thinking of keeping this one for myself to put on my gallery wall that I'm thinking. Either I could replace the picture or just keep it as is. I was glad that it's made in USA. It's not one of those Hobby Lobby products, because there's a lot of imitation. But this is my favorite that I am still debating whether to sell it or keep it. And that's all I have for that trip. And after that, I went somewhere with my husband. And then Sunday, it's so busy. And then Monday, I saw something on Facebook Market actually. It's a bunch of brass items for $40. And I don't like all of it. There's only a few items that caught my eye. But it is such a good deal. So we went there and picked it up, and actually got in trouble because I bought more than what I'm supposed to buy. I'll show you what caught my eye on the Facebook Market post. These mini vases. I sold mini vase like this, and I think another one like this. So having three, because I believe I only have one vase left on my listing, and having three more and one more from that fancy flea market, it's a happy day. So that's what caught my eye. And then of course candle holders caught my eye, but not all of them. So I'm gonna show you which one is my favorite. This is like a honeycomb, and they're heavy. That's what I like about it. So this is part of that $40 deal with three mini vase. And then there is another two. They're also a pair. So this one is not bad. Next is this. This one doesn't have a matching pair. There's a silver thing. So this, I might have to put this one on like thinking pile because it looks like this is lacquered brass. So if I clean this one, I don't know how it's gonna come out. So I might sell this one as is, because I'm planning the two pairs that I showed you, I'm planning to clean them. And there's another one that it looks like a lacquered again. Like the outside, it looks so shiny, but there's more patina on it. But the inside, I know it's gonna look like this if I clean it. It is made in New York. Made in the USA. This is the first time I bought something that's pillar design. And then there's another candle holder. It is heavy, but I didn't really give it much of a thought. But when I got there, I saw it has some wood design on it. That's the first time I've seen something like this, a brass and a wood. And it is heavy. But one more thing about this, it looks like if I shine it, it's gonna be more work. It's that shiny, polished something. So I might, this and this one, I might not clean them and sell it as is with this pillar-like candle holder. So that's the one. And another candle holder. I sold one like this. This is made in India. And my favorite is this. Look how cute that is. It's scalloped. It looks like a flower. And actually, the patina is perfect. I am not going to clean this one because the shine is just so good. When I decide to clean some items, it's because of there's an even blotch that takes away like the beauty. I know some people like patina, and this is included in that bundle. I have another one like this, I believe, and I think it got sold too. And this one has that shiny thing around. That here we go again. I'm hesitating if I should clean it because it's gonna be hard. But look at this. There's that smudge over there. That's the reason why I want something like some of my brass to be clean, like all polished again, so to even out everything. And lastly, well, not lastly, last of the plant holder, this flower. You could actually put a candle inside, the scented candle, or you could use this one as a plant holder. It is pretty. So that, and there's two more from that bundle. This is a candle snuffer, and there was a wick over here that's like coming out over here. But then my husband said it doesn't make sense if it's coming out over here as a lighter. So he thinks it goes this way, the wick comes out on that little hole, and then you just pushed it and light it up, and then light your candle like that, and then pull it back to turn it off. And the other end is the candle snuffer. And then this is his favorite. This one has a copper and a brass. I don't know what this is. Can you tell me what this one is? And then lastly, he offered if I want to buy this elephant brass. I got this one for $15. Yeah, for $15. It's not such a like the deal that I was expecting, but for 15, I'm still gonna get it if it's in an antique store. So, and I haven't bought an elephant one. So let's see how it goes on, if it does well on Etsy. And I forgot to show this one. This is from also Goodwill. The message is cute. This is also made in USA. So fast forward a few days later, here I am making an ending video for the thrift haul. And please bear with me because I am trying to learn how to navigate this YouTube thing, and also my Etsy, and also some other side stuff. But I hope you enjoy this video, and I will come up with another one about what I learned with my death pile and what is my new goal. So don't forget to subscribe and also check out my Etsy shop. I will see you in the next video.